Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sims 4 Get to Work. It's like 1 a.m. so I'm hecka tired, but I'm recording anyway. So, essentially it is like 5 a.m. in the morning. Violet got up bright and early to sort of go ahead and make breakfast as sort of a thank you gift for, I guess, letting her stay in this house of theirs while she's exploring her new life on the planet Earth. And today we are actually going to go ahead and have our first day of work. So let's go ahead and wake everybody up and call them to a meal. And actually right off the bat we have Vincent waking up, and I've actually decided that we are going to go ahead and follow Vincent for the day in his police officer career as sort of our first thing we're doing. What the heck is Leslie doing? Leslie is reading instead of eating. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a serving. There's plenty to go around. We made a couple extra. But, I mean, yeah, it's just a nice morning. You can sort of see them all in their pajamas. I think that sort of, I don't know. I think their pajamas really help sort of show off their characters a little bit. I mean, he's wearing the classic like comfy pajamas. Violet, you know, she's wearing, pajamas. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know. Oh, but there's the wall. You know what, girl, you can go ahead and clean up. And Vincent, it looks like they're actually learning about fish from each other. And I don't know if that's a special interaction. So as you can see, Violet will actually start working an hour as a medical intern. Wait, does he even have work today? Okay, yeah. So she starts working an hour as a medical intern, but we're just gonna sort of send her off on her own. And, am I moving the camera around too much for you guys? Let me know. But we're gonna go ahead and send her off as their own. And we have like 2 hours, so we're gonna maybe actually, do a quick jog after we're done eating before our shift. Just as a, I guess just as a, ooh, are we doing the whole anime running with the food in her mouth type of deal? Because I don't see why. Okay, we're really doing the whole anime food running thing. You know what? Good for him. You know, multitasking at its finest. But let's, move back. Let's see. Does Edgar have work today? He does not. So we're gonna, I guess, focus on get him to go ahead and do stuff. I don't really know a good way for him to maybe make money. Maybe he could explore photography, because that's like a pretty big thing. It came with the pack. They later patched it in for free, but actually, you know, why don't we go ahead and get into practice writing? It's a little bit different from banking, but I think it could be a good way to make some money. And I mean, I don't know, I just get like the vibe from him that he's the sort of person who likes to write. So how's he doing? We have work 8 a.m. So Violet's hospital shift is starting now. Care to join her, or should Violet go to work alone? We are gonna go ahead, send her alone, because we are gonna, like I said, go to our first day as a police officer first. Leslie, he also has work. He starts later, so I'm gonna hope he just goes to work on his own after we sort of leave. And we're gonna let Violet, I'm trying to figure out what these Sims would do. And Violet, I'm thinking, would probably, actually, I'm gonna say instead of working hard or taking it easy, she's probably gonna go ahead and socialize with her co-workers. Try to get to know fellow humans. And bruh, Did you seriously just leave your food on the ground? That's not how sanitary, but I mean, at least he looks refreshed from his little thing, but finish your hecking food. Don't leave it on the sidewalk. You know, little Mr. Maxville Real here doesn't need to be stepping on your eggs on his way to school. Edgar's newly acquired writing skill will allow him to enjoy the benefits of an expanded vocabulary and grammatically correct sentences. Yeah, grammar's hard. Like, it's so many rules, it's so stupid, like, I don't really get it all. And is this dude okay? He gets fatigued, like, really easily. And, of course, we're doing our dishes in the bathroom sink. I really wish there was a more defined way to set a room as a certain room type, and that way Sims, like, I don't know, like, if you could set, like, a room as a bedroom, so Sims will go there to eat, or, like, you know, like, you could set the kitchen as a kitchen, so that way people, if they need to wash the dishes, will use a sink if there's one in the kitchen. But duty calls. The world is a never-ending cesspool of grime and crime, and it's time for Vincent to take a big bite out of it. Sounds gross? Care to join them, or should they go work alone? So, we are going to go ahead and join Vincent for his first day of school, or not school, but work. But, I mean, hi, people out there watching this. If you have, like, any opinion on who should we play as, like, should we just do 2 days of police work in a row? Should we switch between them? Should we do, like, Leslie next part? Like, let me know what you guys want. Because I'm here to deliver. And my computer's lagging, but that's besides the point. Okay. Let's play a fun game called Is The Sims 4 Gonna Crash? Looks like it's not. So, yay. I don't know how well I sound. I'm also not sure if you can hear my mouse clicks, which I'm sorry about, but honestly, the audio, I'm getting a new headset with a mic, so maybe that mic will work better than what I'm currently using. Oh man, that plum bod's really gonna go fast. Did you guys see there's a new little eco lifestyle teaser out on TikTok of all things? I don't really know what to talk about during these loading screen segments, and we're back in the bitchy part of is the game gonna crash or not, so yay. Oh, yeah. Oh. There's that music. There's the loading music, which means we should hopefully be loading into the game first. Yeah. I don't know. How's life going? Are you all staying safe out there? I know I am. Really? Oh, we're here. Okay. Welcome to the Force. It's time to start fighting crime. First things first, use computer to get a case assignment. Ooh, look at us. This is not the, this is not ideal weather for our first day. We're not in a bit of a mood, but you know what? Let's get a first day of work photo. Man, that hat does not complement his look very well. So, first things first, we have to get a case assignment. Now, we're actually lucky, it looks like, because lo and behold, not all the computers are completely empty. Because usually they are just completely empty, and we actually, let's see some of our coworkers. So, I mean, we have our chief, who appears to have, maybe plaques, or very important police people. We got ourselves, who's he? And we got ourselves Caleb Vitor, which, I mean, honestly, that sounds like a CW show, Vampire Solving Crimes. I mean, let's see. He seems in a much better mood now that he's actually, you know, doing stuff. So, okay, assist with the crime scene investigation. You need to learn the ropes before you can handle running your own case. You'll start by assisting a veteran detective with a crime scene investigation. Use the crime map to travel to the crime scene. Okay, so, first of all, fun fact, it took me the longest time to realize that this was our main object when I first played this. Also, fun fact, I was once playing as a police officer sim, and like, 2 people just straight up dropped dead in the precinct, both of old age, at the same time. Cool, we're back in the green screen zone. The new season of She-Ra dropped, I'm gonna watch that. Probably tomorrow, later in the evening. I don't know, I find I have a more emotional response to things when I'm watching it later at night. I don't know, what do you guys think we're gonna turn up? Because we can turn up like... Oh god. What the heck was that mash of music? But where do you think we're gonna turn up? Because like, honestly, like we could turn up in Sulani with like not even like a minute. We could turn up to like, I don't know, Rimmerbrook? Oh. Well, burn me at the stake because I must be a witch for predicting that to happen. Crime scene. At a crime scene, you can find clues that will help you track down a suspect. Investigate damaged or stolen objects and search for the clues on the ground nearby to uncover more evidence. Also talk with witnesses to get a report about what happened. So we got ourselves what appears to be this much fancier manor. Okay, dude, you work out all the time. Like, give it a break. Be in a good mood. You see, turn that frown upside down. Oop! You be running. You see? Now this is the first day of work that I was expecting. Look at us, all fancy and shiny in our uniform. We just look the absolute best, if I do say so myself. Which I do say so myself, because that's what I'm saying so myself. We got our fancy little uniform. Yes, I am taking screenshots for a potential thumbnail, and yes, that'll most likely be the thumbnail, so deal with it. But I mean, I don't think I've ever been in this house before. It's actually relatively nice. So we have to go ahead, take crime scene pictures. We appeared to have gotten unlucky in the fact that there was just not evidence lying around to be found. Oh, hold up a minute. What's this? Collect evidence sample. It looks like the perpetrator seems to like to leave behind things. Who are our co-workers here? We have Kelsey Patino, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and Beatrice Self. You know, Beatrice is kind of cute. Why don't, after we do our whole crime scene thing, we give ourselves a friendly little introduction greeting to her? So, take evidence picture. And then we introduce ourselves to her, because, I mean, we definitely should get to know our co-workers and, you know, maybe potentially flirt with them. Who knows? Friendly introduction. We'll see what happens. You know, something happens. It does. Something doesn't happen. It doesn't. But, like, what's the use of not, like, attempting? So, you know, let's go ahead. Friendly introduction to her. Beatrice Self. Discuss some case theories, see like, oh, you have any thoughts? What do you think could have gone on here? Murder, armed robbery, I don't want to talk to you, we're not playing with vampires, we're doing Get to Work. Let's see. Wow, this place is hacking extra. It's literally one of the witnesses sleeping. Well, I mean, I'm not one to invade privacy, but I'm sure as heck gonna search for clues in this bedroom, considering there's a person crying in there. Okay, stop it. You know? Oh, that is a weird house layout. What the heck, a Hedron? Okay, but like anything? No. Why do we want to keep chatting with Amelia? Is she a witness? Sure, take witness approach. You seem scarred for life. Oh my god, it's like 1 a.m. here. I'm really tired. Let's see how long this lasts. We got a couple of reports. So added a witness report to your inventory, provided an account of what they saw. Thank you, that's very useful. Let's see, why don't we actually go ahead and I guess check the kitchen for clues. Because, I mean, maybe the perpetrator wanted a midnight snack and that's where they were going. I don't have any logic or reasoning or really anything behind this. It's literally just that. And then after that we can take a thing. Oh, okay, Leslie is off to work. He's gonna go ahead, snooze with the boss. Yeah, he's definitely gonna do that. Originally I think maybe you take it easy because he's like lazy and that's sort of his thing. But I was thinking, and maybe like, oh my heckin' god, the fridge got stolen. This is like some Sims, what, like 2, 3 burglar level thing going on? Type of deal? Like what? Like I've seen videos where I can like take a car or a jacuzzi or something. Maybe I should have noticed this before, who knows. Okay. You know, I don't want to judge how you're doing your job, but maybe you should make eye contact with the witness. Okay, yeah, we've been new Amelia provided an account of what she saw. Geez, we have like 6 hours left in the workday, and we're not even done with the crime scene. I mean, find clues faster. And yes, I am blaming the sim and not me, because this is The Sims, so I get to blame everything. What the heck do you test for fingerprints something that was stolen? Anything else? I guess search for clues here, maybe? I don't know if there's maybe like a program that's like people usually leave clues here, like maybe there are clues. Oh, excuse me, what the heck is this? Oh, that's part of the chandelier. Like maybe there's a thing where like clues always appear near the entrance of the home, or I don't really know. I mean, it will be said, I can say that this is a surprisingly nice house. Okay, bud. Are we seriously not gonna find anything? Search for clues. We don't have time to sit, like, we are nothing if not a tryhard. So, search for clues. I really think there should probably be a better way to do this. Oh, it's starting to rain. Oh, the patio. How could I have been so ignorant of the patio? Okay, collect evidence sample. Take evidence picture. It is raining outside. It seems to be in a general rainy day, and, nope, she be leaving. Actually, you know, we could probably find ourselves some evidence if we just follow where the police people are going. Because, I mean, what are we if not copying? Search for clues in this room, maybe? In this lovely bedroom? With this lovely bed that's just sort of here? I mean, whoever's bedroom that is, like, man, they must, you know, they must live a sad life. You know, like, poor them. Okay. Anything in this room? Okay, literally nothing. Good to know, thank you. Anything? Did we already check here? I think we did. Okay, let's see. This room, I think this is what? Amelia's room, maybe? Because of the painting? Oh. Ooh, finally. Progress. Man, this person really looked just steal art if they took 2 things of it. Oh, and looky here. What's this? Collect evidence sample, take evidence picture. I'm sorry. How the heck did we not see a full-on can of whatever? But, I mean, we are done here, but first, let's once again just go ahead, discuss case theories over all of our collected evidence, because, I mean, honestly, I think, because I am nothing if not always looking for potential love interests, and I mean, a co-worker romance, and this is get to work. I mean, it really just seems like the opportune thing to do. So once again, let's go ahead discuss case series with Beatrice, because you know, like, she be cute, and honestly, we're sort of jerks. Like, I don't like to throw that word around a lot, but I mean, I didn't do a very good job of introducing the characters in the first part, and part of that is that we should probably go ahead and see how they grow. The crime scene will be cleaned up once you leave, okay? But I mean, he's sort of the typical, I guess, male stereotype of like the almost jerk, fitness buff jock who's always like trying to pick people up, flirt with them type of deal. I mean, yeah, that's sort of what we're going with for him. I'm not sure if he picked up on that or not. But I mean, I definitely think he has the potential for more. So, let's see. Now that you've gathered evidence from the crime scene, it's time to start tracking down a suspect. Use the chemical analyzer computer to evaluate the evidence you found at the crime scene. There's a chance you'll discover some information about who committed the crime. Okay, so now we are using our brains. By the way, can we like find the girl? Like, ooh, prisoners. Who do we have in here? People that I do not know. Like, come on. Are you telling me Belagoth isn't getting in jail for child abandonment? Like, I mean, that's just disappointing. Actually, how are we doing on our needs? We should do our needs first. And I'm thinking maybe we should buy ourselves just a little bit of sandwich. Because here's my reasoning behind this. We just got back from a crime scene. It's about lunchtime. So, like, why the heck are we not listening to lunch? And she is gonna have bladder failure, so good thing she's at work. Imagine having your first day of, I mean, honestly, imagine it being your first day of work, and you pee yourself at the job. Like, that must be terrible. We're leaving in like 3 hours. Do we maybe want to stay a little bit later? I think he's a hard worker, but I don't think he's an overachiever. I think Leslie is very much an underachiever, despite his geniuses. Violet, very much an overachiever. Honestly, she'll probably stay late whenever we play with her. And I think that Vincent, you know, he's sort of like a, if I get a good enough works done, then that's good enough for me type of achiever. So, like, you know, he's sort of in the middle. Like, he's not bare minimum like Leslie, but he's not higher than the maximum minimum. So, anyway, we should probably go ahead and, oh look, there's our friend Beatrice Self. I feel like there's some sort of pun there. No, honey, we are professional police force cop. We are not playing in the rain. We are going to be professional and analyze a fingerprint. And not do a dance workout, even though that will be very entertaining. So we're going to pin that for now. Because, I mean, we need to keep fit somehow. That is part of our job of being a cop. I mean, what, don't cops need to pass, like, some sort of physical fitness exam? I don't know much about cops. My length of cop knowledge is from Parks and Rec, from that, like, one random, like, couple of episodes where Andy's training to become a cop. And, I mean, that's all I have, so, yeah, that's great. Girl needs to take a shower, so, okay, she's on care for self. What the heck is he doing? He's on care for self. We are going to home in like an hour and a half, and someone needs to get those windows checked out, because I'm pretty sure I just saw a leaf enter the building. And look at us, we're acquiring the logic skill. We're so smart. Nice work. Analyzing evidence from the crime scene allows you to discover clues about the suspect. Once you're running your own case, you'll have to analyze lots of evidence before you can find the suspect. For now, use a computer to file the crime scene evidence so that the senior detective can take over. I mean, I will say, we're not a senior detective. We're not an overachiever, but, you know, we're overconfident and cocky enough to the point where, like, we think, even though we're just a cadet, we can handle ourselves, and we should honestly get a case to ourselves. Even though, oh yeah, they have funny little descriptions here too, I should probably read. Vincent's dreaming of a life fighting crime and solving cases, but you have to learn to walk before you can run. His responsibilities as a cadet are to first assist other detectives with their casework. I mean, that's literally our job description, but, you know, I definitely think he's an overachiever. Also, I lied. I also have knowledge of cops via Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've just been watching Parks and Rec more recently, so, you know, that's what I have. So, good work. The evidence you found will be helpful to the detective in charge of this case. Once you get your own case, you'll have to follow up on the evidence yourself. Tomorrow, you'll learn about the next steps in the case. For now, take some time to process criminals here at the station. So, we can definitely go ahead process criminals, but, I mean... Oh, Beatrice, she's a higher ranking than us. You know, I don't really actually get to know our coworkers a little, and by get to know our coworkers, I mean just Beatrice. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to her. Complain about work, like, I know I'm just a cadet, but I can't believe they took my job from me. Like, holy smokes. Hate that for me. And just go ahead and, I mean, let's see. Maybe get to know her a bit. Vincent's workday will end in an hour, yada yada yada. I think, I don't know. I wish they added the overtime feature for other careers. I think that would have been a super cool thing to patch in, like, after you finish a day's work. Like, you can just, like, go send your sim to work in a rabbit hole, and then, like, if they get out at, like, 5, like, on 5 you get a notification that says, do you want blah 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 to work overtime? And they'll be like, yeah, and you can be like, nope, come home, or you can be like, yeah, work overtime, get that extra money, get that extra work experience. Did we even get to know this woman? Because I don't remember learning anything about her. So get to know her. I want to know her traits. I want to know her life. Because we don't actually know a lot of people. We know that we're coworkers, we're acquaintances, and yeah, we don't know anything other than that. And boy, get to know her. Who said you can talk to Catalina Lynx? Also, I just realized I had stuff on. Okay. Let's see. So she is a natural gamer, which is a DLC trait. Not DLC, which is a trait from Corey Stacy's trait mod bundle, and I probably should have gone ahead and took that out of this save, considering I'm trying to play mostly mod-free, except for like UI cheats and MCC, but Vincent did a good job today. The citizens of this community will surely appreciate his desire to protect and serve. So, I mean, I sort of want to end it off here. We had our first day of work. I mean, I think it was relatively successful. I hope this was entertaining enough for you to stick around. I mean, if you guys want to, I don't know, what do you guys want to see next? Do you guys want to continue with Vincent for another day? See if we can get him promoted? Ooh, home in uniform. Oh god. Like, or maybe do you want to see if, I don't know. Where are you going? Or, like, yeah, do you maybe want to see if, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, like, at all. But, girl, why are you on the computer when you're stinky? Go give yourself a shower. Edgar, you haven't gotten out of PJs all day, and you are getting out at 7. So, maybe, oh, heck, get out of there, get the heck out of you. I don't know what aliens have, and I don't think he wants to see. You know, you have a bathroom downstairs. It's like literally right next to your room. Go and use that. But I don't know, I think today was a pretty productive thing. I'm just gonna fast forward till Leslie gets home, see if anything happens. Did she meet anybody at work? No, she really did not. That's fun. How's he doing? With this whole schmoozing with the boss thing. Um, let's see. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. One thing that I don't like about this is that it feels like you really can't progress into a career unless you play it, which is like, I guess, sort of the point of the careers, which is they're active. But I feel like I should be able to send him to work as like a lab technician with his 2 breakthroughs and have him just like awkward cut. Yeah, people were walking outside the hallway and I didn't want them to hear me talking, so yay, awkward cut. I honestly do not remember what I was talking about, so yeah. I guess we're waiting for him. We do not need to see pixelated people. I don't know, I heard like in the video that YouTube was marking down people who had like pixelated like nudity in there, and I don't even really want to risk it, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna maybe hopefully try to avoid. And, are we really eating sugar cookies? You know, actually, go ahead, like, let us turn off. And, I mean, can we not do our dance routine? Well, okay, my disappointment is immeasurable. Leslie's back. We got $216, so we're making money, but on that disappointing note, let's go ahead and, what a beauty. I get distracted easily, but, like, screenshotting that. So, with that being said, with that disappointing note, and that we can't do fancy TV exercises, oh no, wait, we can. Okay. On that happy note, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.